want to drop this little gem here real quick. And this is some good information. And when you're here and you're having this conscious existence, it's imperative that when it comes to each other, we recognize the energy before us. Recognize the energy of the other person before you. And understand that how we treat each other is based on who we are, not so much the other person. Now, just let that sit for a minute. Let that simmer in the pot a little bit. How we treat each other is based on who we are, not who the other person is. And I'll break it down by saying this. If you are a liar and just an all around shitty person, and you shitted on me, let's say you shitted on my life, based on who I am, being a person that don't take no shit, I just move around and I go. A lot of times, I don't even have words for people. I don't sit up, I don't have to tell you all the wrong things you did and, have this whole exchange. Because shitty people know they shitty. When you an asshole, you know you're an asshole. Real talk. And so it's like, what's the discussion about? You shitty, I don't take shit. I flush the toilet and go. I move around. There's nothing to discuss. And I cut folks off like that. I turn off the lights, shut the door, and lock it behind me, baby. And I'm gone. And now you've missed out on some goodness. So I could choose to be a shitty person back to them and respond back in the same energy. I could seek vengeance. I could seek revenge. But that's not who I actually am. So don't get me twisted. Somebody does something, you may feel that spark, like I want to get that motherfucker back, But you ain't got to act on everything you think and feel. Here's the thing. It's not like I've never felt like I wanted to get revenge or even have before, or vengeance or anything. It's not that I have never felt those things. It's just that when I did it in my life, but I realized that it wasn't me. So, it really only took, maybe once, maybe twice to and then whatever the revenge was, it was something minor, but that's not my response. That's not who I am. I'm not a tit for tat person. I'm more like, let's get the tit on up out of here. That's my tat. Get the hell away from me. And so my response to negativity is to get it the fuck away from me. Not to engage in more negativity, because that's not who I am. So I don't care what you do. You can't change who I am. So people treat you based on who you are. Now just think about that. Who they are. Because they're a certain way. That's why they respond a certain way. That's why they hurt you. A lot, hurt people. So, we come into birth with them hurting us, so, they fill up, they start filling up your bag, filling your soul with this dirty laundry at birth. When they jabbing you with them shots and sucking the blood up out of you and all this, so all the lights and just that whole process they got, of the birth and everything, it's filling you up from there. And you got to remember, they done filled your parents up already. So your parents ain't finna do nothing but share some of their dirty laundry with you. And so now you got your parents' shit and your shit. Yeah. So we have to remember that we need to recognize the energy of the person before us before we act. It's okay to feel that surge of emotion, that surge of anger, but you need to understand that any emotion that you feel is a choice. And I know it does not feel that way because it just sparks up. Something happens, something said, and boom, it's like you just stabbed with it. So you feel like it's not within your control because it just boom, like popped up out of nowhere. And it's like, I didn't, how could I have control over that? You do. You do. And as you continue on the spiritual awakening process, you're going to find the control that you do have. You will find that you will not even like those stabs of anger, that stab of embarrassment, that stab of insult. You won't even feel that because you recognize the energy before you. You recognize this being before you for the low vibrational being that they are. So you being on your higher vibration can't even take that in. It's like a wall in front of you, and that shit just come and bounce off that wall and right back at that person. And you are thereby unaffected by it because you understand that this person is a low vibrational being and that's why they doing what they're doing. It's because of who they are. It ain't because of you. This is real key. This is real deep shit. And this is real shit. And this like really take this in. Really hear what I'm saying here. Because this will aid in the emptying of that dirty laundry bag. This aids in your healing. This knowledge here aids in you not putting more laundry into your bag. With this understanding, you don't add to that soul bag of laundry no more. You can't. Because you understand what's happening. You understand that this being before you doing these things to you, trying to make you feel a certain way, it's because they already feel that way. Misery does love company. It's a subconscious thing that when you're miserable, you want to add other people to it. We want to add, and think about it. When you have your awakening and you feeling all high vibrational and feeling all good, you want to go share that with everybody. You want the world to know, and you want everybody to feel like you feel because it feels so good. There's duality in everything. And so it's subconscious on the negative level. It's more conscious when it's good feelings. But when it's negative, it's more so on a subconscious level that we want everybody to feel what we feeling. We share that. Hurt people. And understanding that, man, I'm telling you, was just the key to not so much always going back and forth in the purge of, cleansing, my soul and elevating myself. So I just wanted to drop that, that gem on you all and like take that serious and really let it sit with you and really think about it because that's some deep, real shit. And really think about what I'm saying. Think about that person that hurt you. And think about who they are, where their energetic level is, and the shit they said or did to you. It was based on who they are, not you. So you ain't got to be like them and respond that way. You don't have to be like them and bring yourself down to that level and let yourself be affected by that negativity and put more stuff in your soul laundry bag. Just think about it, because it's that's the key right there. I just gave y'all a key to a door within yourself that you can unlock. Take it use it. But that's all I got to say this time. So this is Z, your resident